What's up, chat? Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. Welcome in. Welcome into the greatest stream of our lives. Hawks Mammoth back at home after a couple on the road there. Nice to be back at home. 7:30 start. Don't know why 7:30, but it's okay. Drew Comesso starting in net for the Chicago Blackhawks. Spencer Knight is still ill, so Drew Comesso gets the start tonight. I guess I can pull up lines. Ben Pope is not working tonight, which makes me sad. I don't trust anyone else's lines other than Benjamin Popathy. I guess I can pull up Greg Boysen's. I can pull up Greg Boysen's lines. The Boysenator will do. Any way you want it, that's the way you need it. Any way you want it. Need a statement game from my superstar. I wouldn't mind a statement game from my superstar either. All right, lines. Pay attention. Everybody has their pens and papers out. Do we have our notes out, chat? Had to close my door. Sorry. Whoa, my camera didn't like that. All right, pens and papers out. We have Connor Bedard and Ryan Green and Andre Burakovsky on the top line. Yep, Andre Burakovsky on the top line. Second line, we're sticking with Frankie and Bert and Tavo. All right, I think Frank Nazar's back. I think Frank Nazar's last 3 or 4 games have been Frank Nazar being back to his old self. He's been getting points. He's been contributing. He's been digging into puck battles. He's been flying at teams. He's been a much better Frank, so would like to see him continue that. This can't be right. Oliver Moore? This is not. See, this is why it's not Ben Pope's lines. I saw. Is Oliver Moore playing? See, so this is conflicting from what Greg Boysen just said. Donato on the third line. Moore's out. You know? So what's the deal? Is Moore in or is Moore out? I would assume Moore is out. There's no way Oliver Moore is in. Wait, maybe I should tweet at Greg Boysen. Oh, okay. He adjusted. Yeah. See, so Oliver Moore is not in. Mr. Greg got that wrong. Yeah. So Donato, Mickey, Mangiapane on the third line, Lardis buried on the fourth line. Why? I don't know. Honestly? No, I'd rather Lardis play with Donato and Mikheyev than Lafferty and Slager. Yeah, that kind of sucks. But anyway, Vlasic, Crevier, Kaiser Rinzel, Grizzlick, Levchinov, same. Drew Comesso in net, coming in for the unhealthy Spencer Knight. We got to get that guy healthy, man. It's all right. Maybe we lose a couple games for free. Free losses without Spencer Knight. Last time I checked, the New York Rangers were winning, which is good for our, they're spotting us a couple points. Now we can win tonight and not feel bad, especially if, if the Rangers can win. Just for, Gavin McKenna, Ivor Stenberg purposes. A lot of the bottom feeders playing today, chat. A lot of the bottom feeders. Although I think oh my gosh! Calgary tied it up! Last time I checked, the Capitals were up 3-0 against Calgary. Calgary is now tied 3-3 with the Washington Capitals. Very good stuff, chat. Very good stuff. This is what we want. This is what we want. Calgary Flames balling up. Oh, man. They're doing Troy Murray stuff again. Such a bummer, man. R.I.P. the GOAT. Chances will get Gavin. As of right now, like 11%. I'd be just as happy with the second overall pick as I would be with the first overall pick. In fact, I'd be happier with the second overall pick than the first overall pick, I think. As I've stated before, let someone else make that decision for us. I would love the second. And their moment of silence and clapping for Troy Murray. R.I.P. the GOAT. R.I.P. the GOAT, Troy. Same with the Rangers beating the Flyers. Yep, Rangers up 4-1 against the Flyers. Very good to see. Doesn't matter about the Canucks. They're 10 points behind us. We're never catching them. This place better go ballistic for this anthem. You better get fired up. Buffalo Sabres, the dark horse? The dark horse for what? Not the playoffs. They're not going to do anything in the playoffs. What do the lines look like with Moore out? We just went over them. 2 minutes ago. The third line is Ryan Donato, Ilya Mikheyev, and Andrew Mangiapane. The fourth line is Sam Lafferty, Landon Slaggert, and Nick Lardis. So, weird to have Lardis on that fourth line. We're going to miss Moore, especially the way he's looked the past couple of games. Big bummer. Hopefully... Have we heard any updates on him? I had a busy day, chat. I got slammed at work. Busy day at work for me. And then I interviewed Andy Francis. That podcast episode will be dropping tomorrow morning, I think. I'm going to try to edit that tonight. If not, it'll be maybe the following day, but we'll see. It was a banger. So I have not really had much time to check on any Ollie news. As long as they give Frundell a shot with Bedard, Lardis should play with Connor. I'm so excited for Frundell Bedard. If he's playing Frundell on the fourth line, I'll lose my cool. Like, this Lardis thing, it's annoying. Like, Lardis should be playing higher up in the lineup, but it's okay. Like, I can live with it. I'm not going to, freak out. I'm not going to lose my marbles over it. Anton Frundell being stapled on the fourth line will genuinely piss me off. But the thing is we're about to have too many young players for them all to be slighted, especially if Moore can get back. Like, if we have Moore, Boisvert, Lardis, and Frundell, he can't screw all of them. They can't all be in the bottom six. So, think Tampa Bay is going to flop? No, I do not. I think Tampa Bay is probably going to go to the Eastern Conference Finals. I think they're probably going to beat the Buffalo Sabres in a 7-game series in the second round. If I'm being honest with you. Andy, one of the sickest sets. Yeah, he has a dope set. He's got his background's a little bit better than mine. He's great. He's like one of my favorite hockey personalities. He's the best NHL sports better, the NHL better. We're underway. We are underway in Shy Rizzy. Ryan Donato, starting with this third line here. This Donato, Mangiapane, Mikheyev line. See how it works for him. Here comes Jordan Schmaltz's brother. Hard rims it. Mangiapane picks it up, flips it over to Mickey. Mickey kind of has an errant pass, but ooh. Rinzel hopped up there, but then got hit hard against the boards. Good forecheck here for Mikheyev. Oh, Mangiapane was going to get off the ice. Bedard line over the ice. Yeah, so they're planning on playing this Mangiapane, Donato, Mikheyev line as a checking line against Utah's best top line, chat. I told you Jeff Blashill likes his defensive shutdown lines to give Bedard's line a more favorable matchup. So Bedard's going to be out here against Cooley and Peterka, which will be a fun matchup to watch. The Cooley Peterka versus Beds and Green. That'll be a fun matchup to watch tonight, chat. Slags needs an A on his sweater. Oh my gosh, we're not doing Slaggert talk again. All right, here's Frankie. Carries it out. Tavo flips it into the Utah zone. Oh, Nazar supposedly got high sticked and nobody saw it. Uh-oh, here comes Utah. Good save, Comesso. It hit him. He didn't really know where the puck went, though. Puck still behind Comesso's net. Oh, they turn and shoot. It goes through the crease. I think Comesso just lost his stick. Tyler Bertuzzi just tried to make a diving play and didn't get there. Get your stick, Drew. Nice. I think that puck just hit that ref sitting on the Blackhawks bench. So Utah gets to go right in, and they're in. Oh, nice. Comesso made enough space, took up enough room, and Rinzel just ran the guy over. I didn't even see who had that chance. Oh, no. Jeez, great look there. Utah player fanned. Thank goodness. We need to get this puck into the offensive zone. It has been all Utah to start. They are flying right now. Nice. Good interception from Wyatt Kaiser. Plays it off the boards to no one, though. Good defensive play from Kaiser there. Hawks get the puck. Rinzel's got a... Nice. Uh-oh. And Donato loses it in the corner. Mikheyev can skate it out. Passes it over to Donato, who sends it in deep. Mangiapane trying to dig it off the wall. His pass gets intercepted along the wall. And we get an offsides. Man. Oh, yeah. Nazar got hit in the face there with the stick, and the refs did not call it. Nice. Comesso kind of poked out on Stenlin there on that, like, half breakaway. They kind of tabletopped him because Rinzel just ran him over when he made connection with Comesso's skate. Utah comes up with the puck. They get it in deep. Levshinov going to retrieve. Burakovsky does well there. Patient on the breakout. Levshinov throws it back to Grzelcyk. Grzelcyk's pass misses Andre Burakovsky. Oh my gosh, Berkey. Fucking hell. Receive that pass, dude. Like Comesso getting the start tonight. I mean, Soderblom played last night. You don't want to force Soderblom to go back-to-back. Let Comesso get another NHL start before he takes the full backup job next year, I'd imagine. Mr. Knight's still sick. He is. Mr. Knight is still sick. Sorry, Mr. Knight. Feel better, Mr. Knight. Hawks might be on a 2-on-1. Oh, Grizzly tips it forward for Green. Oh, he can't get there. Damn. Berkey gets it. Bedard! I don't know if that went wide or if... Is it Vmelka in net? Levshinov kind of accidentally takes a guy out. Green carries it, passes it across for Bedard. It hits his skate and goes back to the Utah Mammoth. Now Burakovsky intercepts that pass, enters the zone. The trailer, Kaiser, gets around one. Interference, hello? Yep, Wyatt Kaiser drew a penalty there. Burakovsky to Green! Oh! He should have shot that puck. Bedard flies it across the zone. Oh. Rinzel looking for Green, back post. Didn't get to him. Hawks still have the goalie pulled. Utah hasn't touched yet. Rinzel over to Kaiser. To Burt, who's just going to circle back and play a little keep away. Get it to a guy who can actually enter the zone here. Nazar passes it back to Kaiser. Now we're starting to get a little bit of speed. Donato gets it. Enters the zone. Toe drag. I like that. I don't mind that. Just drive to the net. See what could happen. All right, Hawks going to the peeper early. How about more than 15 shots tonight? Guys, that's going to be doable. We played the fucking Dallas Stars. Chill out. Chill out. In my conversation with Andy Francis today, like, I didn't even necessarily bring it up, but I talked about people, you know, I talked about just like patience in the rebuild, and I think we were talking about the trade deadline. But he was like, yeah, you guys are fine. He's like, it's a rebuild. Like, he's like, it doesn't take that long for like, once the team starts getting good, it doesn't take that long. Like, it'll turn around in no time. He's like, you guys have got the superstar. Like, what are you... He's like, you guys have won these Stanley Cups. You've got the superstar again. Like, it's not, like, why be impatient? Like, it's just around the corner. And I was like, dude, you're preaching to the choir. It's what I've been trying to say. Are you posting that? Yeah. Probably tomorrow. I haven't finished editing it. But probably tomorrow. Probably tomorrow morning. And if not tomorrow morning, later tomorrow. But I should have it out by tomorrow. And then unfortunately, I'm going... Well, not unfortunately. Unfortunately for you guys. Fortunately for me. I'm going to Puerto Rico on Thursday for like a week for my brother's getting married. So I'm going to miss probably a few streams and probably not much coming out on my channel. But then once I'm back, I'm going to kick back into overdrive and get back on the grind. All right, let's see this entry. Frank gets it picked off at the blue line, and Utah can just send it all the way down. Woof. Woof. Rinzel skates it in. Was looking for the drop pass. Finds Nazar. Makes a nice move. Nazar, what a play! Oh my gosh, Andrei Burakovsky! You should be arrested! Andrei Burakovsky needs to be arrested for missing that chance. What a move and pass from 91, Frank Nazar for the Blackhawks. Andrei Burakovsky with the yawning cage, worse than Nate McKinnon at the Olympics, just misses. Oh my gosh. Second unit out now for the last like 30 seconds. There's 20 seconds left. Lardis gets the puck. He's just going to send it in. Attaboy, Lardy. Flying in there on the forecheck. Love to see that. Utah gets it out, though. That was worse than McKinnon. That's sickening. Berkey selling. Yeah, dude. This guy is just like... Is he going to keep getting away with this? Is Jeff Blashill going to let him keep getting away with this and just keep putting him on the first line? Like, why? Like, none of the young players get this kind of treatment that Andre Burakovsky's gotten. Of just, like, staying as high as possible up the lineup despite bad play. Like, it's got to be a meritocracy in the lineup, especially now when we're getting more of this young talent. Like, when Frundell and fucking Boisvert are here... You can't be prioritizing these vets. Like, you can't be giving preferential treatment to them. You just can't do it. And I really hope Kyle Davidson's having a fucking conversation with him about it. Because I know these guys have eyes. Like, you can't sugarcoat it. Andre Burakovsky's been ass. I don't care if he's, like, a good guy in the room or he, like, competes hard. He's been shit. Gosh, what a play that was from Nazar. Oh my gosh, Burakovsky. He had a second. He could have just like calmed the puck down. Oh my gosh, it's so bad. It's so bad. It's even worse in slow motion. It looked bad in normal speed, but it's worse in slow-mo. Holy shit. He better score tonight to make up for that. That was fucking atrocious. Andre Burakovsky just really wants Gavin McKenna. Or Ivor Stenberg, that's all. Icing on Utah. Ugh. Nicky Schmaltz. What is this parlay they have on the screen? Tavo point, Bedard 4 shots, Schmaltz assist. That's actually a fire lay. That is a sick parlay. Tavo Teravainen's been getting listed as like a plus money point prop, and he's got 6 points in his past 6 games. That's actually a good bet. On the bright side, Frankie Nazar is 100% back. That is true. That is true. Frankie Nazar is super back, so... It would just be nice to see him get that assist on that unbelievable play. Like, I would have put that away, and I can't skate. Good interception there from Green defensively. Oh. This line's got to figure it out in their own end right now, this Bedard line. Good recovery there by Burakovsky, even though he kind of got beat. Comesso makes a save. Have the entire near post covered up. Yeah, Burke's bad. He's the secret agent to power the Blackhawks tank. I told you, he just really wants Gavin McKenna or Ivor Stenberg. That's all. He's not trying to upset you guys. He just wants... You know, people asking me for updates on Ollie. I don't know. This is going beyond letting a guy work out of it. I can't keep giving Berkey those kind of minutes. Completely agree. Jeff Blashill has not let any of the young players work out of this the way they have with Andre Burakovsky. Like, this guy's been stapled to Bedard's wing and has done nothing to justify that since, game 26 of the NHL season? Like, he's been bad for over half the year at this point. Or if you talk to Chief Verhoff, Chief wants Verhoff. At this point, do you just accept the fact that you're the second worst team in the league and take the pick? What do you mean, do you accept it? Like me as a fan, yeah, I accept that we're the second to bottom team in the league. The players should try to win every single game. The players should play with the same tenacity as if they were in a playoff spot. Like, the players should, this isn't time to just slack off. now that this season doesn't matter, it's like use it as development. Like get as good as you can right now. And that's why I'm pissed that fucking Andre Burakovsky's just been like given the golden ticket to play with Connor Bedard. Because it's like, they're doing another Troy Murray tribute. I don't want to see this shit, man. It's going to make me cry. R.I.P. the GOAT, Troy Murray. Drop the puck, Stripes! Gosh, you're fucking up my clock. Ooh. Fucking drop it. My goodness. Utah keeps it in. They throw one towards the net, it goes in. What a beach ball. Finds the back of the net. Players on the ice didn't even realize it was a goal. How did they not notice it? Like, I saw that clear as day go into the corner of the net. Oh, it's just... What the fuck? What kind of deflection was that? Oh. It did touch Hayton's stick. What are you talking about? Blashill giving it to someone. Barrett Hayton with the tip shot from the point. Goes into the top corner, and the Blackhawks are down 1-0 to the Utah Mammoth. Like, look at how hard Nick Lardis is playing. You're telling me we couldn't afford to have this further up the lineup, man? Fuck's sake. You can't tell me he's not fucking competing his ass off. And then gets off. I love that. Love that shift from Nick Lardis. Soft for Druzy. Yeah. I don't know if he saw it. It does feel soft just because of how soft the actual shot was. Like, that didn't have much on it, but I think he got screened. With all these goals, you just wonder if Spencer Knight was in net, what would have happened, you know? Keller kind of throws a dangerous backhand across the zone. No Hawk able to capitalize. Call this offsides. Lardis, Bedard, Slags. Why Slags? What has Landon Slaggert got on? Like, does Landon Slaggert have dirt on this entire chat? Like, do you guys all owe Landon Slaggert money? Does Landon Slaggert just have, like, more PR than Facebook? Who's doing PR for Landon Slaggert that's got all of you in love with him, thinking that he's like the next Brandon Hagel? Because I know it ain't his on ice play. Or if Berkey could put it in the net. Yeah, that'd be nice. Slag bomb holding chat hostage. Why is guys? I don't know why Andre Burakovsky is still playing. It upsets me. I've criticized Jeff, and you guys know I have praised Jeff Blashill as much as anyone this year. I have criticized him for weeks now about this Andre Burakovsky thing. Quite literally weeks. I have been on the internet complaining about Andre Burakovsky. So I just watch him play. He's incredible. Slags might not even be good enough to play on our fourth line soon. Yeah, he's not. It's not like a maybe. Like, Landon Slaggert won't be in the Blackhawks. I'm going to make a prediction. Landon Slaggert, this time next year, will not be in the Chicago Blackhawks lineup. Burke did it for the tank. Has to. Literally has to be doing it for the tank at this point. Blash needs to watch the show. I think that if the entire Blackhawks organization paid attention to my program, they'd, they don't have to listen to everything I say, but I think if they just paid attention to everything I think they'd be better for it, I think they'd be better for it. Loki, if Mangiapane is Berkey's replacement, Frendell, Bedard, Mangiapane line next year, he's a former 30-goal scorer. And I'm a former 7-minute mile runner. Does that mean I can run a marathon? No. I was running 7-minute miles in high school. I wouldn't touch that now. These vaping lungs aren't built for running a mile anymore. Andrew Mangiapane has steadily declined since that 22 season, chat. I don't know if we're going to unlock anything there. I could be wrong. If I'm wrong, that'd be fucking awesome. I just don't see that being a thing that happens. The Blackhawks somehow reinvigorate Andrew Mangiapane into being a 25-goal scorer and a 60-point guy. Like, that's just not going to happen. Bedard, sharp angle. Where's the puck? Donato's also a former 30-goal scorer. Yeah, it's true. I'd rather put Donato up there with him. Hawks dump it. We just, don't have anybody up there on the forecheck. Nice. We get the puck, though. Artie to Nazar. Nazar's just going to take it behind Camesso. Passes it up to Artie, who skates it forward. He dumps it, and they call it an ice. He didn't get to center ice. Oh, Bedard hit the frickin' pipe on that one. That was just a couple inches off. My goodness. I don't think Andrew Mangiapane is a replacement to Andre Burakovsky. It's Anton Frendell. Anton Frendell is the guy you put on that line. Stylistically, that is the prototype you play with Connor Bedard. Him, Green, and Frendell is the line. That's like our Taze, Hossa, Sod line. Frendell's the Hossa, Green's the Sod, Bedard's the Taze. And then whoever you acquire along the way goes on your second line. Lev's been good? Yeah, yes. He's been much better since the Olympic break. Here's Keller. Shoots one. It gets blocked out. Frankie gets a hold of the puck. Flips it in behind. And they force a freeze. So Hawks get an offensive zone draw with 6:33 left in the first. Bedard drawn that penalty last night. That Bedard goal was so sick last night. That fired me up so fucking much. He's Himmy Johnson. They should at least put Lardis on PP1. I completely agree with you. What's the point of having that shot if you're not going to play him on power play 1? Literally, what is the point? What are you doing? Like, even if you're just trying to win games and you're more worried about winning than, like, how is that not a better option than Teuvo Terra fucking Vinen? Give it a look. Give it a try. For 2 games. Just see what happens. Why are we, like, sticking, like, with these lines so much at this point in the season? Donato? Yes, they score. Let's go. Just hit Mangiapane in front of the net. The new guy. It had to be the new guy. Hawks on the board, 1-1. Mangiapane with the butt goal. Now that's what I call an assist. Nice. Attaboy. Just going to the net. If he's going to do that, he's going to make me happy. If Andrew Mangiapane is just going to go to the net like that, he'll make me a happy young man. Way to go, Donnie. Just throwing it across. I don't even know if it hit Mangiapane. It might have just gone off Dursey. Nice. They don't ask you how pretty they were. Is that the saying? They don't ask what they looked like. Now let's see if we get a little juice. For the record, the Utah Mammoth are ass. This team's not good. This team's not going to do anything in the playoffs. They're just not very impressive. Here's Bedard into the zone. His drop pass gets tipped, but Burakovsky still gets on it. To Kaiser. Bedard! Where's the puck? Oh, he fanned on it. No. Nice. Bed's using his glove on the ice. Love that. Keep it, Greener. Here's Renzel. He's going to carry it forward. Nice. Takes a guy on, enters the zone. Teuvo drops it for Frankie. Plays it back to Teuvo along the wall. Hard rims it. Bertuzzi gets onto it. Oh, missed the pass to Nazar. But Frankie gets on it. Here's Grizz. Over to his deep partner. Artie. Artie pulls up. Makes a nice move. Good save. Good move there from Artie. My CHSN feed cut right as he was taking that shot. Mangiapane, Donato, Mikheyev will be an amazing 4th line next year. I don't want all 3 of those guys in the lineup, man. I don't want all 3 of those fucking guys in the lineup. Here's Slaggert. Maybe to start the year. But if we're halfway through the season and all 3 of those guys are in the lineup, I'm going to fucking cry to my mom. There's too many young players coming up to warrant playing those guys. Think about AJ Spellacy, you know? Whatever happened to Sammy Savoie? Isn't that a bottom 6 player? You know? Boisvert, Vanacker. I'm not saying all these guys are going to start with the Blackhawks, but they're not going to all be in Rockford for the entire season. Just think about how many guys are turning pro next year. Not to mention Lardis, Frendel, Kanserov. If you just take Lardis, Frendel, Kanserov, you can't play all 3 of those guys. Mangiapane, Mikheyev, Donato. If you play all 3 of those guys, you don't have room for Kanserov, Frendel, Lardis. And I think everybody in chat is expecting Lardis, Frendel, and Kanserov to be NHL mainstays next year. I don't think all those guys are going to start. You think all those guys are going to start in the AHL? Are you talking about Lardis, Frendel, Kanserov? If you think all 3 of those guys are going to start in the AHL, I think you're tweaking. I think there's no way. Donatson. Jason Ryan Donatson. Troy Murray, man. Such a legend. Such a beast. Spellacy and Boisvert. Okay. Yeah. I agree with you. And that's no. I agree with you. But that's why I mean, like, halfway through the season, if we still have those three, like, all in the lineup, it's like, what are we doing, though? You know? Because you got to assume at some point next year, Spellacy and Boisvert are going to be hopefully ready to go to the NHL. Uh-oh, 2-on-1 here for the Utah Mammoth. Oh, and it gets through Comesso. I thought he made the save. I thought he got across there, but he didn't. Through Vlasic. That was a good pass. And what a pass that was from Clayton Keller. Gunther goes 5-hole. Bummer. Lardis will be ready for the NHL next year. He's ready for the NHL right now. He's just not getting utilized the correct way. Like, Nick Lardis is not a fourth-line player that you don't put on your power play. That's not what Nick Lardis is. Like, this coaching staff can't misuse Nick Lardis and be like, oh, he's not ready. It's like you're trying to fucking cut a steak with a spoon. And you're like, oh, the spoon doesn't work. It's like, it's not what a fucking spoon's for, you jackass. Lee, what do I say to mofos that keep telling me Kyle Davidson should get fired? Tell them to go outside and touch grass. Tell them that, okay, he's not going to. See it out. I stopped getting bothered by people getting upset with Kyle Davidson a long time ago. Like, I don't think people realize how quickly it can turn around. If two of these young players come into the lineup and are good, it's a different team. If Bedard and Nazar stay healthy and two of these players come into the lineup and are decent, it's a different team. And then if they add a good player this offseason, which it's sounding like they're heavily considering and are going to be actively looking to do, it'll turn around like that. They'll be in the playoffs next year. Like, all right, here's Beds into the Utah zone. Nice pass to Green. Green shoots! Oh, good save. Vanacek. Here's Greener behind Utah's net. Try to throw it back out to the point. Just bounces right back to him. Nice. Burakovsky gets it. Here's Grizz. Shoots! Vanacek makes the save. Puck's still free. Utah's going to chip it out. Good shift from that line. Really good passing there. Jason Robertson would be a pipe dream. We'll see. If they lose in the first round of the Minnesota Wild and he wants 12.5. I did shit talk Jason Robertson a bit on my podcast today with Andy Francis. I told him about our little argument last night about how I said I'd rather Marty Necas than Jason Robertson. And he said it. His words, not mine. He said, if you're taking Jason Robertson over Marty Necas, you're a fool. His words, not mine. His words, not mine. You'll have to check out the pod tomorrow for like the whole conversation. But those were his words, not mine. Wyatt Kaiser, obviously not a baseball player growing up. Couldn't catch that pop fly. Here's Teuvo Teravainen through the neutral zone. Frank barely stays on side. Teuvo Teravainen's stick just got taken out of his hand. No call. He's not happy about it. And it's going to go all the way for... Oh, no. They said it. It tipped the stick. It's not a hot take. I was getting bombarded yesterday for having that take. I was getting bombarded for suggesting that yesterday. So when you think playoffs? We'll see how we end this season. Probably next year. Or we'll be like just outside. But I mean, it all depends on like, you know, I say these things and then things can happen to where like I said that I thought this team was going to finish just outside of the playoffs this year. And then fucking Bedard and Nazar get hurt for a month. We sell at the deadline. Like, yeah, it's never, you know, that's never possible. But barring injuries to one of our top 3 players, I think we're going to take another big step next year. Probably even bigger than the step we took this year. You were getting bombarded yesterday for saying Slags is a replaceable fourth line guy. I was also getting bombarded for saying Landon Slagger is a replaceable fourth line player that quite literally grows on trees. Do you watch this low energy team? We skate around and can't get the puck out of the zone, and we don't shoot the puck. We don't have a ton of opportunities to shoot the puck. Non-ball knowers bombarding. Well, I agree. We are last again, same as last year. Okay, but look at the point differentials. Like, if you look at the way this team played this year, especially like significant parts of this season, and you watch last year and you're like, oh, we're the same as last year, you genuinely have no idea how this sport works. Like, I'm sorry to say it, but if you watch this year's team and last year's team and you're like, oh, no improvement, you don't know what you're talking about. I was there. I was watching every single game last season, doing a fucking podcast, doing post games every single night. It was miserable. If you think this is anything like last year, you didn't watch last year. Connor Bedard is a superstar. Why are we still freaking out? Like, it's not going to take that much to get back to the playoffs, just off the back of how good Connor Bedard is every single game. I watch hockey every day, and so you're sitting here in my chat saying we were bottom of standings last year. We are bottom of standings this year. Same team. We are consistent. Buddy, yeah, I'm going to call you a non-puck knower. It's not even close. They're miles ahead of last season. Last year to this is a big improvement. It's tough to replace a player like Slags. Shut up, Lebowski. Oh my gosh. Just completely unrelated. Now, I know we're having a conversation about the overall team compared to last year, but can we rewind back to that Slaggert conversation? I'm dead. Berkey certified hockey terrorists. I think we're just a few high scorers and a number 2 goalie away from playoffs. Maybe Comesso becomes number 2 backup. Yeah. Do you watch any other hockey or just Hawks? I watch a lot of other hockey, yes. What's on the agenda for first intermission? Great question. Thank you for reminding me. We're going to watch the greatest game, maybe one of the greatest regular season games ever that took place last night. That's what we're going to watch. I couldn't believe this. I was pulling up the fights during stream yesterday. I was pulling up the fights to this game during stream yesterday. And, oh, shit. Should we watch the hockey psychology video on it? That's sick. He made a quick little video about it. Let's watch this instead of the highlights. Or do you guys just want to watch the highlights? Who in chat did not see the highlights to the Sabres or watch the Sabres Lightning game yesterday? Has everyone seen it? If people haven't seen it, we should just watch the highlights. But if everyone's seen it, then we should watch the hockey psychology vid. And you got to watch the Sportsnet highlights, not the NHL highlights. Ball knowers know. If you know ball, you know you have to watch the Sportsnet's highlights of every. Don't watch the NHL channel highlights. They don't show fights. They don't show anything beyond the goals and scoring chances. I didn't see the highlights. All right. No. We'll watch the actual highlights. Saturday. This is the best game I've ever seen. Like, genuinely, I think it might be the best regular season game I've ever seen. Like, it just didn't stop. Keep on rocking me, baby. All right.
In Tampa, 2-on-1 to start, perhaps. Here's a chance, but the pass gets away from McLeod. Entering the offensive zone. Coming up against Tampa. The evidence, and here we go. After the whistle, Tage Thompson.
So Tage gets hit.
Offensive zone. Coming up against Tampa. The evidence, and here we go. After the whistle.
Bowen Byram doesn't like it.
On the ice. And who is it that took the run at Tage? This did not take long.
We're not even 5 minutes into the game. Rasmus Dahlin and Darren Radish.
Sabres captain has got to hang on here. And after he's down, Radish throws another one.
Dahlin, not much of a fighter.
Meanwhile, on the boards, they're still tangled up on the ice.
He's flailing his arms.
They never really got them moving too much.
Sabres win the draw. Thompson to the goal line. Scores! What a walk to the net!
JD.
Jones gets the goal.
JD.
The scoring in the biggest game of the year for the Sabres. They lead it 1-0.
Listen to this barn, man.
Right off the draw. Just see him working here. Just moving the puck around. And there's that lane once again.
Benson lifts it in, and a nice high one up. Here we go. Carrick is dropping the gloves, and he's taken on.
Carrick, their new acquisition from the New York Rangers.
Swings in front of the Tampa net.
Yeah, great job. Theo went in early in the year, and the confidence grew.
All right,
to start.
We're not waiting long because Kesselring
to start the second.
Shot here. They tried it, Chernak and Kesselring in the
Kesselring and
first.
Chernak.
Linesman got in the way.
A couple of big defensemen.
Not
much of a fight, but
like it'll end right there.
I think these ones are just as important as all the.
Did the Sabres win? Watch the highlights.
Sorry, boys.
We're watching it. Perry and Mallenstein.
Body shots up over top, swinging. Perry's the dog in the fight.
Perry gets dropped the body shot. Listen to this. Listen to this crowd.
To the ice. In the fight in Mallenstein trying to tame him here. They are down to the ice. Mallenstein drops Perry and goes to the bench with Sabres fans on their feet again.
And just watch it once again right off the draw. The two of them. Perry comes right across the chest of Mallenstein. The two of them look at each other. They start throwing. These guys have been around for a while, so they know what's going on. And Seth Mallenstein at the end here.
Right there, boom, that was the shot.
The body shot.
Right here.
At the end here.
Boom!
Oh, the body shot.
Yeah, Perry right there. How
That's
did they go
sick.
down?
Fucking
For the
body
hits that
shot.
You're making, though. You're just anyone in your wheelhouse. You're making sure that they know you're there.
Watch this goal.
Run out of position. You gotta kind of let them
Watch this
come
hit
and
from
kind
Josh
of
Norris.
make
He's
it
going to make this
play.
pass.
Try
Boom!
not to,
Norris with a big hit. Far side score.
Jeez. Darlene, no look.
Rasmus Dahlin and Zucker buries it. 2-0 Buffalo.
Now look at this big hit right here by Norris.
That's a
He's
big
getting in
boy
the zone.
play from Josh Norris.
And that leads to the pass across the ice by Dahlin to Zucker.
Trying to open Tampa up a little bit. Got him spread somewhat here, but Thompson still down in the corner. McLeod for Tage. Little bumper pass back to Tage. Scores! Tage, TNT Thompson on the power play. 3-0 Buffalo. Says
Take the quick look.
Rolling,
Yeah,
rolling,
he
rolling.
does.
Yeah, goes right off the blade of his stick and then lifts it up and over the glove.
His pass back to the point.
3-0
He's
Buffalo.
disrupted enough on that play.
12
That
minutes
interruption.
left in the second.
Kucherov again, right side. Perry will try to drive a lane.
But here
for
comes
it. Perry,
Coochie.
Look out in front, scores. Crafty veteran Corey Perry.
Corey Perry
goes
comes,
to the
recovers
net,
from
and
the
it's
body
a 3-1
shot.
game with 12:05 to go in the second.
Blackhawk legend.
Kucherov just
Wouldn't call him
gains
that.
the line and a little dish down to Corey Perry. Got in behind everybody there and on the backhand.
Special teams moment in what's been a very special game in more ways than one. Sabres able to get it to the line, and here comes the rush. Alex Tuch, shorthanded, score!
Alex Tuch shorthanded.
He's done it again.
Forehand, backhand goes 5-hole.
And a quick move to the front of the net, then backhand 5-hole right back through the legs. Right
See
there,
ya.
Gets him opened up.
Between the legs, pass, gets to the net, blocked in front, Luukkonen, puck still free in front of him. It's played to the boards. Kucherov works it to the point. Takes a
Kuch.
return pass.
This is the most Kucherov goal of all time. People are like Kucherov is on a generational run right now since like November of this past year. Like his point, like the amount of points he's had over the past like 3 months is ridiculous. Watch this goal. When they say, you know, goal scorers find a way, this is what they're talking about.
Bjorkstrand at the post.
Yeah, I don't think he
didn't even touch it.
No, I think he doesn't. He just ties up and
Watch him
it's
smirk.
the 33rd of the year. And there it is. It's, yeah, might be
Completely fans on it. And it just hits a Buffalo player's
The
skate.
hits will continue. And the Lightning driving right up the middle this time. Holberg drops it. Save made by Luukkonen. A.J. Moser plays it around the boards. To the slot.
What a pass.
Shot scores.
That pass from Moser was sweet.
Zemgus Girgensons comes back to
Zemgus
Buffalo and makes it a
Girgensson.
one-goal game with 5:14
Latvian
left
legend.
in the second period.
See, they're just getting caught here running around. Tampa Bay coming up with these pucks and able to keep this.
Sabrin back down to Perry. Moser halfway down the far wall. Spun off the puck there by Ostlund. Then he stick checked.
Gotta get that puck out.
Slides it through. Look out. Moser scores. We're tied.
Who was that for Buffalo? And they're
It's a
talking shit to
4-4
each other.
game with
They're fucking
2:23
yelling
to go
at
in the
each
second
other.
period.
Of the season here. He's got to be strong on the walls. Austin's got that puck. He's got a lane, but he doesn't get his feet going quick enough. And right there, he's able to be caught from behind.
Gotta get that puck out.
As McLeod will head to the bench.
4-4, all tied up, chat.
Around the
All
far
tied
wall.
up. Here comes
Hagel.
Tampa.
Gets it back again. Looking for Kucherov, and it's a
Hagel to
one-timer over on that
Cooch.
far side.
Fucking automatic. And Kucherov just yelling at
Kucherov with some
UPL
words
probably.
After the goal is the Lightning are
I don't know.
talking.
I don't know if who Cooch is yelling at here, but he's yelling at someone on Buffalo.
Timer over on that far side. Kucherov
Ref
with some
telling him to
words
go back
after
to the
goal
bench.
as the Lightning
Not even
are
celebrating,
talking,
just yelling at the
and
Buffalo
they played
Sabres
themselves
players.
to a 5-4 lead here. 59
5-4
seconds
Tampa.
into this third period.
34th on the season.
Flames lost, damn it.
Once again, just a quick movement here, and you got to find Kucherov.
Comes away with it, little touch pass, and Norris takes it away. Up for Ostlund. Had to go off his skate, but he continues to track it to center. Gensel steps up, and here come the Lightning again. With some room. Bjorkstrand shot. He's got the rebound. Tucks it in front. Scores.
6-4 Tampa.
Point followed up on the play. Bjorkstrand on the counter punch by Tampa.
Owen Power scoring on his own team.
Lead here suddenly at 6-4.
Well, all done right here.
Sabres will make the playoffs. Yeah, they're like second in the East right now.
Buffalo took a 3-0 lead in the game. 4 unanswered goals. Now from Tampa, here's a chance. Carrick walks in, scores!
Carrick, big goal.
One.
That's a big goal from your fourth liner.
Carrick leans in for Buffalo.
Okay, quick replay on that one.
Side, and he wins it to the wall, but again, Hagel is the one that wins possession. He's done that a few times tonight. Luukkonen trying to close things down for Kucherov at that far post. Back to the point for a shot. Save, rebound, scores!
Brandon Hagel. Blackhawks legend.
Get it right back.
You see the big rebound. Going to come right out to 38 there off that back wall. Samuelson tries to turn it.
Hit one back again. Making a 1-goal game. Here is Quinn's got a man in front. Can't make the pass. Dastu.
So they're down. Buffalo's down 7-5.
Saved by Johansson. Up in the play here.
9 minutes left. 7-5 Tampa.
Byram makes a nice move, but then has to chase the puck down to the corner.
Owen Byram.
Back to the line. Gage Thompson. Here's a
Watch
chance
this
for
move.
Dahlin. Walking in, scores! Magic from the captain. And
Sick
it's back
from
to a
Dahlin.
1-goal game. 7-6.
Kate Thompson going to slide this across the Dahlin. He's got that whole lane opens up. You see 29-28.
Connor Geekie. Lightning leave it back to the point. McDonough. He's got 2 players in front of the net. Puck goes to the far board. Big save by Luukkonen. Kick save and a beauty. Quick up here. Here's a break. Zucker to the net. Back and scores!
Listen to that place.
Jason Zucker.
My goodness.
Cooking Buffalo back to a 7-7 tie.
Pulls it to his backhand.
My goodness. That place exploded.
Great separation. Make it happen. So you got to be aware of that. You want to make sure you get a little support if you get it hanging around the top of the blue line and not get caught being the last man back there.
Dome puts it behind the net. Clean take out of the corner. Shot. Off the bar. Scores! First one didn't go in. Second one does.
8-7.
Goal, and the Sabres have the lead. 8-7.
Second of the game.
They just said, fuck it, no defense tonight.
You see right there, they got stacked up.
Hagel regroups. 6 seconds. Kucherov carries it in. The Magic Man had it stripped. The Sabres are in first.
And then they fought at the end. They fought at the end. Insane. Insane game. What, 4 fights? I heard a stat today. I think that is the first game since 1986 to have 100+ penalty minutes and 15+ goals. Pretty insane. Pretty fucking nuts. That really was some 80s hockey. Wow. Wow, you don't see those very often. That would be a couple of Gordie Howe hat-tricks. Yeah, that would be a very fun series to watch. I think Tampa beats them, but that would be a fun series in the second round. You know, if that's like Tampa gets Detroit in the first round, or if, you know, I think both those teams will walk through Detroit. Detroit stinks. That's either a great game or a terribly sloppy ass game. It's not true. Like, yeah, was the defending great in it? No, it wasn't. But was there like a ton of amazing high-end skill offensive plays? Yes. It wasn't just like, I don't think you can watch that game and just be like, oh, this is just bad defense. It's like there was a lot of power play goals. There were a ton of penalties. So there were a ton of power play goals. Happy for Buffalo. That fan base deserves a good team. Fuck them. But good on him. Oh my gosh, Andre Burakovsky getting killed. Oh no, it's all that's on the feed, chat. Uh-oh. It's all that's on there. Just everybody. I mean, it gets to a point. Oh my gosh. Where's Ben Pope now? All my homies love Ben Pope. He said, FYI, I'm off tonight. Said, I miss you already, Ben. Chat, we need... Where's Ben? Where's Ben? Ooh, love to see this. You were talking about how quickly rebuilds turn around. Just look at Buffalo, huge turnaround this year. Literally this year. Like, at the start of the season, everyone was like, Tage is going to want out. Burn it down. Get all these guys. Like they were... The start of the season, the first couple weeks of the season, like, Buffalo couldn't win a game. And it was like, oh my gosh, man. Buffalo's, especially after last season... Pope are right up there with Laz. Pope's clears. Come on. Pope clears all those guys. Be real. Laz and them, like, the Athletic guys don't even tweet like lines. They just put out stories every once in a while, you know? Like, and yeah, I guess their stories are good, but wait, are we underway in the second? Holy shit, I completely botched this clock, chat. Ben Pope is the come on. Ben Pope he's my favorite guy on the Blackhawks beat. Oh, Donnie. Got to get this clock right. Donato on the backhand. It goes high and wide. Yeah. Mark Lazarus? You like Mark Lazarus more than Ben Pope. Oh, okay. I just feel like Mark Lazarus is like never... He's never... Like, he puts out an article like once a week. Laz is fantastic. Just ask him. He writes good articles. I just think Ben Pope is like on it every single day. Like when I need to look up, when I'm like worried about Blackhawks news, like if I need Blackhawks news, I'm going to Ben Pope's account. Like there's no one else I'm going to. For me at least, so. And I think he's a good writer. Not a fan of his negativity. Yeah, he can also be negative, which sometimes I like. Like, sometimes I'll like Mark Lazarus' negativity. Like, sometimes if I'm pissed off at the GM or, like, pissed off at the org for whatever reason, I'll, it'll be like a little treat reading a Mark Lazarus tweet or Mark Lazarus article. It'll be like, yeah. Throw that little snarky jab. Throw that little, like, he'll be like, the Blackhawks are improving, although they haven't been good in 8 years, of course. Camesso's doing pretty good. I mean, he's doing all right. Okay, Logan Cooley just suplex Connor Bedard. I didn't know you're allowed to do that. Oh my gosh, and Wyatt Kaiser gets lined up. Nice. Hawks going to the peeper. Utah trying to come out and run us over and play a physical game. All right, we'll draw a penalty and score on the power play. Let's go. Laz has his grand overarching themes dialed in. When was the last time he put out an article? I don't even know how he does. Like, he's got the sickest Mark Lazarus, cool, because he's been doing it forever. Like, I was reading his shit like years and years ago, so he's been doing it forever. But like him and Scott Powers like split time. Like, Laz has got the sickest job, and he just writes one article every like 5 days, I feel like, and then just retweets Scott Powers' articles. It's like the sickest gig. Smokes behind Utah's coach. I didn't see. That's so funny. You're always peeping. Here's Frankie. Back to the point. Why do I have my headphones on? Here's Beds. Throws one back to Renzel. Back to Bedard. Doesn't really have any options. Renzel shoots. Gets saved. And Utah gets it out. I hope Comesso gives Soto a run for his money next year. Goalie takes a while to marinate. I think he will. I think they'll give him the opportunity to, and I think he will. Here's Nick Schmaltz. Oh, he draws a penalty on Bedard. Bummer. There goes the peeper. We call him for a hook. I would like to see it. That's kind of soft, man. Was he even in the hands? That's bad. That's bad. That's bad. That was a stick lift. He wasn't even on his hands. It wasn't even in his hands. That's soft. Whatever. You know they're going to give him one. Whoa, Artie just like collapsed. Gets back up to his feet. Berkey gets the puck. Spins away from pressure. Fight through it, Berkey. Get it up the wall. He drops it back. Grizzlick there. Can we, like, skate the fucking puck? Like, we're getting the puck stuck in our skates, man. We can't even carry it right now. Here's Grizzlick. Into the Utah zone for Green. To Lev. Get it back to Greener. Yes! Oh, it was on his backhand. Oh, turnover by Green. Trying to force it. Not good. 2-on-1. Developing for Utah. Good back check. Great back check. Hawks, Berkey just needs to possess this because these guys got to get off the ice. Hawks get away with one there. Good effort on the back check by Green and Levshinov there. Here's Frankie into the zone. Spins away from pressure. Yep, nice. Just take it back. Take it all the way back. Kill some time here. Utah penalty power play starts. Crevier. Oh, his pass didn't quite get to Mikheyev. It hit a stick. Mikheyev gets dunked to the ice, and he's just going to lay on the puck. Love this from Mickey. Love this from Mickey. Just wasting time. Now Utah finally gets the puck with 25 seconds left on their man advantage. Really solid work. That's another successful kill. Hopefully I didn't just jinx that shit. There's 14 seconds left. Utah gains the line. No. All right, 3 seconds. I didn't jinx it, thank goodness. My word. Hawks break it out. Bedard's getting out of the box. Let's see if Mickey can get the puck over to him. He wants it. Mikheyev shoots! A second chance! Bedard has the puck behind the net. To Teravainen. Throws it to Mikheyev! All alone! Oh my gosh! How is this stayed out? Puck bouncing everywhere. Mikheyev draws a penalty, gets cross-checked to the ice. My goodness, what pandemonium. How did that stay out, chat? Oh my goodness. Yeah, why was the whistle blown? Missed the poke check. What a save. Oh my gosh, and then he gets cross-checked. Yeah, and Panger's wondering the same thing, why that play got blown dead. Oh no, Utah did play it. Utah did play it there. Utah played it there. He played the puck there. Oh my goodness. All right, back to the peepee. Nice, Bert to Tavo. Oh, Tavo. Why are we forcing the pass that quick? It's like you win the draw finally, and then you just throw it away. All right, Nazar's carrying it up. He's got the drop pass option. He uses it. Beds. Over to Bert. They get in. He sauces one over to Nazar. Tavo gets it above the right circle. Back to Rinzel. To Frankie. Puck goes over Bedard's stick. Nate Schmidt on his backhand, so couldn't get it out right away. Now he's going to spin away and dump it. Oh, but he didn't get it past Rinzel. Bedard enters. Fakes the pass. Has to spin back. He's looking for Frank back door. Doesn't have the option. Back to Rinzel. Here's Rinzel. Shoots! Vanacek makes his save. Bertuzzi wipes out as he tries to make a pass back to the point. It gets there. Here's Frankie. Passes it to Beds, who's now on the left side. Cuts across the ice. He's got space. Rips one! Saved! Oh, Nazar second chance. Schmaltz beat him with the puck and carried it out for Utah. Schmaltz is just going to put one on Comesso and go for a change. Second unit out for the Hawks. Here's Ryan Donato. Gets it in deep there. It's worried he wasn't. Nice. Turnover maybe? No. Utah clears it. You want to part ways with Mickey? It's not that I want to part ways with Mickey. It's not that I don't think he's been one of the better forwards for the Blackhawks. It's just there isn't a ton of room. If we didn't give Donato that contract, I'd want to re-sign Mikheyev. But I don't want to re-sign Mikheyev for several years. All right. Both teams back to full strength. Slaggert, I feel like this is the first time I've seen him tonight. Gets the puck in. Nice. Mikheyev wins his puck. Passes it back for Vlasic, who shoots one. Hit a body. Puck's in the corner. Mangiapane kicks it to Lafferty. Gets away from him, though. Utah gets it out, but barely. Hawks regain possession. This is better from the Hawks here. We're starting to boss this game. We're starting to take control a little bit of this hockey game. Nice to see that much time in the Ozone chat. That's good to see. We can't just complain all the time. When we actually see what we want, we should acknowledge it. It's been a solid first few minutes of the period. Vlasic plays it high to Nazar, who gloves it down. Uh-oh, turns it over, though? No. Hawks get it back. What the fuck was that? Jeez. I thought Frankie just put that thing out. That would have been one of the worst delay of games I've ever seen. Bert plays one off the wall. Chases himself. One-man forecheck. Tavo should have come up with that puck. Utah just has to flip it out. It's been all Hawks here. Here's Bert. Leaves it for Burakovsky. Bert gets it back to Kaiser. Kaiser, what a toe drag. Oh. Nedeljkovic makes the save. Carconi. Tony Balboni carries it into the Hawk zone. The trailer. Good blocker save from Comesso. Bedsy gets it. Oh, bummer. He was going to be in there. He's frustrated about it, too. He's not a happy camper. He knew he was in there. Berkey was paying tribute to McKinnon. Lee in chat, I've just joined. I heard Burakovsky missed a wide open net. Yes. Yes, it did happen. We can't just sit and complain about the past. We have to move on. We have to move on, chat. But it's hard. I know. I get that it's hard. Chicago Blackhawks goals since January 8th. Andre Burakovsky, 18 games played, 0 goals. Andrew Mangiapane, 2 1/3 games played, 1 goal. Okay. I love the cherry pick dunk. I love a cherry pick dunk. Hoping Aber is just in a slump. I mean, this is quite some slump. So we getting excited, Hawks fans? Woke up for 5 mins. Nice. How about let's score more than 1 or 2 goals a game and control puck instead of icing, turnover. Have you watched the first 9 minutes of this period? Berkey would be a sick left chair winger in the press box. Yeah, man, he needs a hard reset. I still can't. That play from Nazar was so sick. I keep seeing it on Twitter. And Burakovsky just wide open net. He's a terrorist. Hawks win the draw. Shit. Where's my clock? Bedard can't quite grab that puck out of the air. Not quite high enough, tall enough. Panger and Troy Murray. How many more seasons is Kovsky signed for? Kovsky? Kovsky. 1 more year. 1 more year. Kovsky. When is Frundell getting to Chicago? No, he'll be here before April. He'll be here this month. He'll be here within the next couple weeks. Berkey throws one across for Kaiser. Green, back to Kaiser. Oh, I was just behind him. Bedard gets it. Oh my gosh, what a toe drag. How did he get it around that guy? That's absurd. That would have been insane. Utah gets it in. Top line out for Utah versus our checking line. Puck gets out of the Hawks zone. We're really using Ryan Donato as our 1C. Dude, just give it to the Bedard line. Just play Bedard against fucking the Keller line, man. Are you going to do this forever? Are you always going to try to get this matchup with a makeshift shutdown line? Is that what Ryan Donato is going to be used for the next calendar year? Is Ryan Donato going to play fucking 20 minutes tonight? I guess he's only got 7.5 so far. How do we genuinely feel? Will they ever take Berkey off that line? I think once Friendell's here, they'll have to. I think once there's more options, like Jeff Blashill will have no, like it would just be too obvious that he'll just have to. Man, I was on this shit.
And like player relationships and the idea that this is
February 5th. Over a month ago.
anything to do with anything other than politics and like player relationships and like between the general managers of Hockey Canada and the coaches of Hockey Canada and the players there bringing Connor Bedard. Like, don't fool yourself. Sorelli should not have gone over Sam Bennett to begin with. You know, like it's all politics. Let's be honest. It is. Like if you're actually sitting down and creating the best possible team for Canada, Connor Bedard is in the top 6 if you're a serious person. If you've watched the games. Like,
wait, you guys got to listen to this part right here.
this kid is unreal. This kid is pulling rabbits
Ready for this part?
out of his hat, playing with Andre Burakovsky. Every single night, it's Andre Burakovsky, and I want to pull my fucking hair out and cry. Connor Bedard should be going to the Olympics.
February
but he's not,
5th.
and that's okay. It's going to
February
be
5th, Burakovsky was making me feel this way.
every single night, it's Andre Burakovsky, and I want to pull my fucking hair out and cry. Connor Bedard
You
should
know? I was early on that. I sniffed that out a while ago. They should watch the program, chat. They should watch the program. Here comes Keller. Good save by Comesso on that blast from Keller. Would have been nice to see him hold on to that puck, but it's all right. Can't complain about a save made. Uh-oh. Keller, drop pass. Runs into Mangiapane. Whoa. Utah just put one off the crossbar there. Like, is this much better? Like, is this much better than just playing the Bedard line against these guys? Like, they're kind of getting their faces caved in. No? Like, who scored the first goal? Oh, it was fucking Keller to Gunther. Like, whoa. You know? Like, do you really need to make a makeshift? Like, these guys aren't... It's not Jason Dickinson anymore. You can't just, like, plug Ryan Donato in and expect him to do the job of Jason Dickinson. Like, I respect Ryan Donato for just being like, yeah, okay, let's do it. And, like, giving it his best. But, like, you don't have the personnel to do this anymore, so stop trying. Here's Teravainen. Oh... It was Vanacek. I keep thinking it's Nedeljkovic. And they just blow the play dead because it's sitting on the net. 8:05 left in the period. Connor Bedard shouldn't. Move Lardis around. Why is Lardis not playing? I don't know. He's just on the fourth line. Playing him on the fourth line, and they're doing this makeshift shutdown line, and they're trying to make Ryan Donato the new Jason Dickinson. Spoiler alert, this isn't going to work. Jeff Blashill doing Donato, Mangiapane, and fucking Ilya Mikheyev as a shutdown line and playing them against the other team's top lines is not going to work. So just, like, play... Oh, Lardis. Fuck, he kind of didn't get anything on that shot. Fanned on it. That would have been sick. Gets back on the puck. Man, he's playing with so much energy. I love it. Lardis is playing so much harder than, like, everyone else, man. Even than your guys' goated energy guy. Landon Slaggert. Oh, no. Uyghur's shot missed. Green carries it out for the Hawks. Gets it in. Good job, Greer. Nice hit. Green gets taken out along the blue line. Nice turn there. Here's Ryan Green. Along the wall. Utah gets it out. Peterka gets shoved by Rinzel. Cooley. Maybe a 2-on-1 here for Utah. Great recovery from Rinzel there. Great recovery from Sam Rinzel on Logan Cooley. It's a good keep from Utah. Now Green wins it. Gets it up to Bedard, who's got space. Shoots! Damn. He's so electric. Every time he gets the puck, you're just like... Nice. Bez wins it. Oh, couldn't slide that to Mickey. Shot from the point from Vlasic. Tipped out of play. Damn. Bed's just creating and creating and creating. Ah. No goal, though. No goal. Stop with the fucking Landon Slaggert nonsense. Nick Lardis is doing what Landon Slaggert does. He's just skating around with energy. Lardis is useless? What? Stacking the fourth line with Slags. He's clearly stacking the fourth. Dude, you guys need to stop with Slags. Lebowski knows puck. What did Lebowski say? I'd be careful. Oh, he said put Lardis with true talent. Yeah. Yeah. Lebowski does know puck. Sometimes Lebowski says things that scare me a little bit, but Lebowski knows puck. Put Lardis with some talent. Put him on the second line. Put him on power play 1. What are we doing? What are we still trying for? You know? Like, what are we, at this point in the year, with whatever 18 games left or however many it is, nowhere near the playoffs. Why are we not, like, why is Nick Lardis not playing in the top 6? What do you have to lose? You don't want to get scored on and lose games? Oh, no. It's a little late for that. It's a little late for that. Ah, he fanned on it. Fuck. That's his office, too. Bummer. Jeez. That was a brutal cross-check from Carconi on Levshinov. Didn't get called. By Steve Balboni Carconi. Steve Calconi. Carconi. Balboni. Bertuzzi, Bedard, Lardis. Just put Lardis with Nazar and Bert. Put him on that line instead of Tavo. Then put Tavo on the third line and put Mangiapane on the fourth line. People saying like they'd switch Lardis and Mangiapane. Take all 3 of your left wings and just move them down. And then just put Lardis on the second line. Simple as that. That's the line. That's the line to make. Bert, Lardis, Nazar. That's your second line. Put Tavo on. You want to do this defensive shutdown line? Fine. Go Mickey, Teravainen, and Donato. That makes more sense than Mangiapane, Donato, and Teravainen and Mikheyev. And then put Mangiapane on the fourth line with fucking Lafferty and Slaggert. That's the line to make. Those are the combos. Here's Nazar. Pass for Bert. Yard rims it. Doesn't get to Teravainen. Utah can break it out now. Oh, bad back check there from Burt. He kind of slowed down. Puck hits Frankie and goes out of the zone. Utah into the Hawks zone. Nice interception from Lev. Tavo now. Tried to do a backhand pass to Nazar. Just got intercepted. Like, frustrating. Icing on Utah. Hey, I stopped that. They should be going nuts, trying different combos. I agree. Davidson tanking again. They weren't in the playoff picture at the deadline. What was he gonna do? Hold on to Jason Dickinson and Connor Murphy? Not acquire assets? Like you missed the playoffs like weeks ago. Here's Bedard. Oh, yes! Green, or is it Burakovsky? It is finally, and he looks up to the heavens and rejoices. And they all mob him. Oh my gosh, this fucking guy, Andre Burakovsky. You can't make that up. Berkey finally gets one. And the boys all love it. All from Bedard's missed shot. It worked perfectly for him. Bedard gets an apple there. Oh, that was actually sweet. What the fuck? What? He misses the fucking tap-in and scores this bullshit? This guy is so unserious. This guy, get this guy off my team. What the fuck is that? What a goal. Oh my gosh. Fucking lacrosse style. That is such a joke. Oh, that's so funny. Fucking Andre Burakovsky. What a guy. He just turns into a superstar now after that. He scores every game for the rest of the year after that. Bedard assist. Oh, nice. Mangiapane took that off his skate. Oof. Couldn't get the shot on. Couldn't get it through Schmidt. Nice. McCabe digs it out. Goes into Crevier's skates. Ooh, took an awkward deflection. Here's Mickey. Throws one, yes! Bedard! Oh my goodness, how'd that stay out? And now Bedard's getting punched in the face. He doesn't mind it. He's getting into it. He's mucking it up. Good to see. Love to see this from Beds. Love to see it. Oh. Can't believe Bedard didn't score. And now Mikheev's still going after these guys. Attaboy Mickey. Attaboy Mickey. Burakovsky never leaving the first line now. Great. Yeah. The duality of man. Someone needs to tweet the duality of man and then just the two highlights. The missing the wide open net. What a move that was by Bedard. And Vanacek just got a tiny piece of it. That would have been such a sick goal. Nick Schmaltz. Nick Schmaltz just giving Bedard one pop and then being like, nah, fella. They're showing the missed goal. And now show his goal. Yes, this is what I'm talking about. The duality of man. Let's go. Oh my gosh, a mini Mich, they're calling it. The streets are calling it a mini Michigan. Good hit from Beds. Beds is fired up right now. He gets it back from Berkey. Gets it to Rinzel. Rinzel tried a shot pass. Got deflected out. Beds is fired up. Told you, bro. Slump. You did not tell me. You did not tell me anything about Andre Burakovsky. Oh, great. Now we can watch. Dude, that's like... Dude, he really fucking went like this. I'm so dead, dude. That's unreal. This team is a meme, bro. This hockey team is so unserious. It's so funny. They crack me up, man. How do you not love this team? I don't care what anyone says. I don't care how many negative people come into this chat and complain. I enjoy watching this hockey team. Utah dumps it in. Comesso bats it down. Nice play by Comesso there. Helps the boys break it out. Rinzel skates it forward. Puts it in behind. Levshinov going to score. Here's Peterka into the zone. For Cooley, finds the trailer. No, misses the stick. Hawks might be able to go the other way if they hurry. Bertuzzi. Teravainen never brings it to the net. Frankie! Oh, looking for... Or it was Grizzlick, sorry. Here's Grizz. To Tavo. Now Bert. Hawks cycling the puck well here. Tavo makes a nice move. Oh, can't find anyone with the backhand. It gets intercepted. Nazar wipes out. Cooley's got space. Moves around Bertuzzi because he's slow as molasses. Oh, no. Great look. That either hit Lev or Comesso made the save. Can't tell which, but either way. Kyler Yamamoto. This guy's still in the show. That's crazy. Good interception there from Nick Lardis defensively. Oh, but he loses it. Hawks get it back. Kaiser dumps it in. Good back check there from Slags. Comesso finds Lardis. Makes an... Oh, my goodness. Wyatt Kaiser with the spin move in the neutral zone. That was pretty. Maybe an icing. Hello? No icing there, apparently. Okay. Donato drops it for Kaiser, who plays it behind the Hawks net. Rinzel just flips it up. Donato can't kick to the stick. Pass misses Gunther. Rinzel gets drilled by Gunther. Schmaltz throws one across the crease. Comesso gets a piece of it. Hawks are going to be able to flip this out. Mangiapane protecting the puck in the Utah zone. Loses it. 9 seconds left. And that should do it. Gunther, maybe one last shot. Good save. Oh, no. Oh, no. Thank goodness. Time expires. Heading into the third, tied 2-2, and we've got a little kerfuffle. Gunther mixing it up with Vlasic and Mickey. Mickey's staying in the mix. Beefing with people a little bit. That'll cover Kovsky for the next month. Yeah, Berkey's good for a month. He doesn't have to score now. He's good for a month. Good period. Rinzel double apple. Night in and night out, we're competing with playoff teams. Yeah, dude. It's not last year. Don't. Anybody who comes into this chat is just and says that shit, they're just trying to rage bait. They're unserious individuals. It's not real. All right. What's our next order of business? Do we need to watch the hockey psychology video now that we just watched the highlights? Should we watch something else? Seeing if there's anything catching my eye on the tube right now. We could watch the highlights to the Rangers game. Good period. Utah versus Chicago's the next great rivalry. Is it? Is that what you're sensing? Utah and Chicago being the next great rivalry? I mean, we're playing each other a ton over a span of like a week. Because don't we play them again? Like really soon? When do we play next? Yeah, we play Utah again on Thursday. And we played them on Sunday, last Sunday. Great work by the schedule makers on that one. Just playing them 3 times in a week and a half. Bizarre. Yeah, shit. How many games am I going to miss while I'm gone? I guess only 3. It's not that bad. I'm going to miss... I'm going to miss the game Thursday, so the next game. I'm going to miss the game Saturday, and I'm going to miss the game Tuesday. I will not be streaming those 3 games. Which sucks, but I'm going to be in a better place, Puerto Rico. I'm going to be living it up, salt life on the beach. You guys wouldn't get it. I'm going to the game versus the Avs on the 20th. Very exciting. It's Chicago and San Jose. Yeah, I agree. I have way more disdain for the Sharks and Anaheim. Like, I get up for those games. And the Montreal Canadiens. Like, I love the games against the Canadiens, too. It's so exciting, man. We're going to have so many. And Utah is kind of like that. They're young. They've got some, really solid young talent. Yeah, we're going to have a bunch of rivalries, a bunch of really good, sick teams. It's going to be fun to watch this team for a really long time. So the Flames end up getting their faces caved in. They were down 3 at the first intermission. Then it was tied 3-3 at the second intermission. And then they lost 7-3 to the Capitals. All right. That's fantastic. That's fantastic. And Wild. Wild are a little, older, But... yeah, the Wild kind of could be too. Their top players are relatively young, I guess. The Wild. Hoping Frendell's here by then. Oh, for the game on the 20th? He very well might be. It's definitely a possibility. Yeah, everybody on Twitter's kind of not happy about Nick Lardis being on the 4th line. Maybe these media personnel. Hey, Jeff Blashill, what's the thought process behind putting Lardis on the 4th line? If I had media credentials, that'd be a question I'm asking the coach. Are they asking him? I should be watching more Jeff Blashill interviews. I feel like I only watch half of them. But are they not asking him what the and now you can't ask him after this game why Burakovsky's been on that line for so long, because you're gonna be he's gonna be I feel like Berkey's been doing a lot of solid things for us, and he got rewarded tonight. Points come and go. You're not gonna have points all the time. Maybe Moore's healthy if he plays with them. What do you mean? Alistair? All right, let's find something. We'll throw this on.
Flyers kind of got some help this afternoon.
TK.
Columbus did lose, but it did go to
TK
overtime,
time.
so the Blue Jackets got a point out of that game.
Time to watch some
They're one of the
Travis
teams the
Konecny
Flyers will have to
talk.
catch in either the division or the wild card race. Underway, Flyers and Rangers. Offensively, no Lava.
Lardis
Youngster
plays
got
with
that
Moore
puck
when healthy.
deep into the zone, and now Ty Cartier picked up off of waivers from Seattle. Gets it back to the point. Shot there, save made. Rebound, they score!
You'd fucking
Ladar
hope so.
could not
but
hang on
this-
to the
this
point
Jeff
shot.
Blashill
I believe
fella.
Lava rams it home.
Team has been giving up the first goal, and Vladar not able to catch that
Yes,
puck. The
Korchinski did get sent down.
question for me, and it's hard to tell from that angle, is was there traffic that didn't allow him to see? Oh yeah, it goes right between Cates and the traffic. So you can understand why he wasn't able to grab it cleanly, because he didn't have a good sight line on it, and Laba gets the free change. A good save there by Shesterkin on Grunstrom.
Flyers came right back with a chance of their own, but Shesterkin with the answer. Training camp was their best player in training
I love
camp
that song.
of the youngsters. Was not expected to be in the NHL this year. There's a point.
Let's watch a shift by shift of Verhoff. Good idea. Let's watch some tape. Let's watch some tape. Let's do some tape watching. This is what we should be doing for intermissions for the rest of the
Hello, hockey fans, and welcome to NHL Draft Pros.
for the rest of the season.
In this video, we're going to take a look at one of the top defensive prospects of the 2026 NHL Draft class, Keaton Verhoff. And let me know in the comment section below if there's another prospect you'd like to see a scouting report on. I'll see if I can make it happen. And can you please help the channel grow by hitting that subscribe and like button? I'd really appreciate it. Thank you. All right, Keaton Verhoff. He is 6'4", 212-pound right shot defenseman, and as I've said many a times, the NHL, they love their right shot D. And in terms of NHL draft rankings, NHL Central Scouting has him at number 2 for North American skaters, McKeen's Hockey at number 3, Elite Prospects 4, the Hockey News at 4. So yeah, he's a top 5 pick according to the rankings as of this recording. And in terms of stats this year, playing for North Dakota in the NCAA,
Dakota.
20 points in 30 games as a defenseman. That is unreal. Actually, as one of the youngest skaters in the NCAA this year. And if we look at the under 19 defenseman point per games in the NCAA this season, he is second behind only Jackson Smith, a first round selection of the Columbus Blue Jackets. So yeah, that's a pretty impressive company right there. And as always, we're going to check out his skating. His shoot
All
is
right.
improved for a
Come
kid
on, let's
his
get into the
size. You
tape,
got to remember,
buddy.
he's 6'4", 212 pounds, and he is only 17 years of age. Now, mechanically, he's a decent skater, although he does have a heavy stride, which is a little short at times, but not terrible. And that's
The right version of Owen Power. Yeah, see, I wouldn't want to take that top, like third overall.
something that can be fixed with some trading. And he does, however, lack that explosiveness and the acceleration to help with recovery. And I think that has to do with how young he is. And again, building more strength through training will give him some time, and I believe this will improve. And as you'll see in these clips, like the four-way mobility, the transitions are not terrible. And he's just he just needs to work on acceleration. But watch this one right here. You're going to see him kind of take off, and the one player is going to try to keep up with him, and he actually kind of separates himself here. And he's the first one to retrieve the
You're not separating from a guy in the NHL skating at that pace. Disclaimer: he's separated from this guy against Omaha. You're not. That was not. This is he's lacking pace.
The puck here. So you know what? I mean, some decent skating overall. Now, there are some things that he needs to work on. Like I said, the one thing is the acceleration, and you'll see it right here. He just can't keep up, right? But once he gets going, once he starts to move, he has some decent
What is he talking about? We haven't seen him move at all.
speed. Just takes him a little bit to go, basically. All right, the next thing is his shooting.
So basically, if he has a completely clear path and is skating in a straight line, he can get up to a decent speed. But if not, he struggles. Okay, got it. Skating, an issue. Noted. Keep going.
And yes, Keaton Vierhoff can wire a puck. Let me tell you something.
That shot was
Look
wicked.
at that howitzer right there. Watch this. Whoa, boom! It's in the net. I love it. This is an area where Vierhoff excels, and he can rip a puck. And actually, last season playing in the WHL,
could barely
he had
see
21 points as a 16-year-old in the WHL.
All right.
Yeah,
Points in the WHL are like... I was trying to think of something edgy and kind of problematic, but I couldn't think of it soon enough. Why, hello. Points in the WHL are like pennies in a tip jar. It's not a good analogy. I tried
when he
my
wants to
best.
shoot the puck, he can shoot the puck. And I just love how he's not afraid to just put his full power into the shot. Check out that. Oh, wow. Oh, yeah. Now, the goals this year, the goal totals this year weren't as high as last year, as I said, playing in college. But he was still in the top 10 for D in the NCAA. So, yeah, that goes to show that he can shoot a puck. And that release, let me tell you something. The release is elite. And he puts a lot of power into his shots. Now the problem is sometimes his shot selection is a little bit questionable, but for the most part, once
that shot is insane. The skating is an issue.
he finds a lane, yeah, more times than not, it is going in the net. Watch this one right here. He's going to receive the puck, and boom! Wow, nice shot, Keaton Vierhoff. I think that now the one thing is that he seemed to pass more this year, especially on the power play. So we're going to get into that right now, the passing. So that's one.
Why was he not really playing Spindrift guy? Oh my gosh, yeah. I'm addicted, dude.
An area that he actually improved upon, I think. He was looking off, making passes, and yeah, that was something that really impressed me this year. He wasn't just ready to fire it off. He was actually looking to pass more. And the one thing with defensemen, you want to see how they kind of handle
Points
pressure.
in the WHL are as common as cigs in the casino. Never a shortage. There you go.
Watch this one right here. Stops. Little dish right there. You want to see how they handle pressure, especially when it gets dumped in
They're like dollar bills in a strip club.
to the defensive zone. And I think that
Not that I know what that looks like.
Vierhoff really improved that this year as the season went on. Like at the beginning of the season, there was a little adjustment period, I guess you could say, in terms of see right there, nice little pass.
Thing is, the shot's great, but in the NHL, will he have those shooting lanes? You know what I'm saying?
Right on the PP, but there was an adjustment period this year for him coming over from the WHL. Like, you got to remember, he's playing against men, basically, 20-plus-year-old men. And so he's 17 years old, and he's also a June birth date, so he's really young. Now watch this one right here. Gets it, and then a nice little dish right there. And
that was a nice play.
So, yeah, I thought this year
was a nice play.
He seemed to see the ice a little bit better. A little bit more poised with the puck, I guess you can say.
He's got
All
some
right,
creativity.
The next thing is the puck control or stick handling. And that's one area that Vierhoff needs to work on a little bit. He's not the greatest puck handler. He's pretty much a north-south type player, but he shows off a little bit there. That wasn't too bad. But I wouldn't necessarily say that he's got those silky mitts like some players.
That was nice.
Especially as a defenseman, you're not expecting him to deke people out, but he definitely needs to improve upon that. So like right here, he gets picked off. You'll see, and then there's another
just trying
play right
to
after
do a
this.
little
It's
bit
the
too
exact
much.
Same thing basically. These are two different games, but yeah, watch right here. There he tries the same move and gets picked again. So a little bit of work on the stick handling, but
All
for the
right,
most
you don't
part,
mind. I don't mind.
All right,
Like
compete.
turnovers like that. I don't mind seeing at all because it's just like he's gonna get better at those moves, and he's not gonna try them with the same reckless abandon in the NHL as he is in the NCAA.
And
So like plays like that are not something I'm ever holding against a young player.
defensive play. Yep. This is where he is at his best. Now watch this. Puck retrievals, no.
Ooh, you see that? Watch him check the shoulder here, chat.
Where he
18,
is
green
at
and white.
his best. Now watch this. Puck retrievals,
Couple checks.
no problem. Gets in there.
Nice
Little outlet.
Yeah, that
right
was
there.
nice.
This is what I
They
like
think he's-
about Keaton Vierhoff.
They
He
think
is
he's got
decent,
either going.
has
They
decent
think he's
poise under
using the
pressure,
wall and then
and
just
can
carries
evade
it forward.
opposing
That's nice.
forecheckers regularly. But there are times that he will choose a safe play and may lob a puck out of the zone or bank it off the boards to get out of trouble. But I mean, that's
That
okay.
hit.
He's still young. He's got to learn, when to, release and when not to. But basically, yeah, he's got some decent outlets, we'll say. Like, sees the ice well. And here's the body checking.
So basically, what I'm getting from this guy is he's a really intelligent player. He just doesn't have the foot speed to like do what he wants to do. And so like this play here, he doesn't have the speed to like get to the puck, so he just takes the guy, which is like good. Like that's the right play to make there. But wouldn't you rather a defenseman who can just skate to the puck? Like I don't know.
Well, and here's the body checking. Like the body checking, he's got a physical element to his game. Let me tell you something. He doesn't mind taking the body. Watch this one right here.
Holy fucking better. He's what, 6'2", 210 as a 17-year-old? He better like using the body.
Lines up the other player and boom. Nice little hit there. So yeah, physicality, I like that part of his game too. All right, so
I like
the things
that
he needs to work on. So I mentioned them throughout the video,
So
but the
basically,
skating, like I showed this
2.0.
clip before, just can't keep up. So he just got to work on his explosiveness and his strength, basically. All right, here you're going to see some.
Whoa.
What's that?
I just built a budgeting app in Base 44.
Guys, Nina just built an
We're
app.
about to be back.
Stick handling.
The vibe I'm getting from this kid, chat, is that he can't get rushed. Like he it feels like that kid's like still 2 years away because what? Sec. Because he's not going to be able to do anything in the NHL. He won't be able to do anything in the NHL if he's that slow. So like he'll have to stay at least another year in college, maybe 2. I know we're back underway. Third period. At best, yeah, maybe Pietrangelo. That is lofty. Alex Pietrangelo is a 2-time Cup winner, like one of the best defensemen of a generation full of really good defensemen. I know what you're saying, though, but yeah, I don't know. I'm not sold. I'm not sold, chat. All right. Utah going to the peeper. He's 2 years away, probably 3. I agree with you. That's what it looked like. Like I didn't watch that tape and think to myself, this guy's ready soon. Oh man. Softy holding calls. More like Gabranson. All right, I think that might be an extreme too. Gabranson. I'm dead. Nice win, Frankie. Big D-zone draw. See if Flask can get it out. Nice. Flask is just holding this against the boards, wasting time. Attaboy. Attaboy. Yeah. Utah players probably want this blown dead. Utah comes up with it. Back to the point. Hawks aggressive here on the kill. Here's Keller, right circle.
Gets it back. Back to the point. Is it Dursey? Yeah, it is Dursey on the point. Schmaltz backhands over to Keller. Shot comes in. Goes wide. Gunther. Back to Dursey. Has a good pass. What a stick lift from Frank Nazar. My goodness, what a play. And he gets it out. What a play from Frankie Nazar. What a play from Frankie Nazar, chat. My goodness, just picked his pocket in the slot. I'll take that. Thank you. Utah hard rims it. Kaiser gets there first. Slaggert digs it off the wall and gets it all the way out. What a beast. Let's go. That's your guys' GOAT. That's your guys' boy. Cooley drop pass for Peterka. Plays it along the wall. Steve Balboni. That just hit the Utah player in front of the net. Cooley spins away. 11 seconds left on the kill for the Hawks. Peterka. Nice. Kraus couldn't get anything on that. Good play. Defensively. Hawks back to full strength, but Cooley still got it. Levshinov doesn't have a stick for some reason. Pick it up, buddy. Oh, shot comes in. Comesso makes the save. Holds on. Nice. And we got some extracurriculars. Kaiser getting into it. Let's go. Another successful kill by the Hawks. Scorching hot. #1 in the league penalty kill. Who makes our PK so good? All of our, we've got really good defensive hockey players. Slags. Shut up. Yeah, Slags makes it good. It's all because of Landon Slaggert. So goofy. No, we got like Kaiser and Levshinov behind the play, just trying to take Krause's fucking stick. That's so funny. Oh my gosh. And then Kraus starts going after Kaiser. Does he not realize he was battling with Artie, not Kaiser? Kaiser's like, what you saying fuck me for? Yeah, Vlasic and Crevier and Kaiser are all beasts defensively. And then whichever one of our coaches in charge of the PK deserves credit, because we have an aggressive penalty kill. Like, we pursue guys. We don't just, like, let them sit around and possess. Like, we try to win the puck. They take calculated risks. Offsides. Who is the meat truck frozen guy? What? Bad what? The meat truck frozen guy? Crevier. But our overall D isn't that highly rated. Well, because our team's not very highly rated. When you're playing in your own end a lot, it's hard to, like... And again, like... When Vlasic and Crevier are just defending, they're great at that. Oh, Goodfellas reference. He's just too chalant. It's Crevier. Nice. Oh, Mangiapane with a great look there. Puts it wide. All right, that was a decent shift from that line. Holding that puck in the offensive zone. Getting a good look against this Utah top line. Donato just passes it back to Vlasic, who's going to stop and wait for the new Hawk line to get on the sheet. Keep that. Oh, Lardis almost kept that. That would have been sweet. Lardis gets toppled. Utah dumps it. Levshinov does well there. Nice. Here's Slaggert off the good pass from Lardis. Oh, Lardis crashing the net. Oh. Here's Grizzlick. Throws one towards the net. Looking for a tip. Doesn't get it. Puck still behind the net. Nice hit. Slaggert keeps. Here's Lafferty behind the net. Pass off the wall. Shot comes in. Save's made, but puck's still free. What a keep. Hawks doing great here. They can get off the ice and get new bodies on. Puck's loose in front of the net. Utah carries it out and hoists it out of the zone. Damn. That was a really good shift from the Hawks' fourth line there, chat. Really solid shift. Oh, no. Turnover, Kaiser. Okay, it's all right. Renzel made up for it. One that rates the puck. Just soft from Teravainen in the neutral zone. Just tossing a little fucking grenade on his backhand. Like, what is he doing? That shit drives me up a wall. Oh, no. Nice. Comesso got across his crease in time. Peterka ran out of room for Utah. Like, that pass that we just saw Teravainen make in the neutral zone, can you imagine if, like, one of the young guys did that? They'd be riding pine for the rest of the game. But Teravainen can just do that shit. Like, nice, Frankie. Battled to get that deep. Attaboy. Hawks go for a change. Frank's back, man. Lardis is playing with his hero, Slaggert. Dude, you guys got to give this Slaggert thing a break. I'm going to stop reading the name Landon Slaggert. Here's Burakovsky. Flips it in for Green. Has to rim it. Grizzlick takes the hit, and it goes all the way out of the zone. Bedard retrieves it. Makes a nice pass to Green. Oh my gosh, he found him backdoor. How did that stay out? What a save. What a pass from Ryan Green. Bedard's got to be the most unlucky player in the National. How did this stay out? Ryan Green, what a fucking feed. My goodness. Oh my gosh. What a save. What a pass. Green is so slick, dude. He's nasty. Change the period. Oh, you're right. You're right. Thank you. Thank you. You scumbag. Oh. You said Lee changed the period on the score bug. I thought you said Lee changed the period, you scumbag. Oh, it's funny. Bedard robbery. What a feed. Yeah. Come on. It doesn't get more unlucky than that. What a setup. How did that not go 5-hole? Like, how did that stay out? It's not hyperbole to say he's the greatest we've ever seen. Great save. He's earned his spot on that line. Green? Oh, yeah. You can't take Ryan Green off Bedard's wing. You can't. Absolutely not. That's crazy. I'm feeling a Bedsy OT winner. That would be electric. He did it last year against them, right? That was last season. The OT winner at home. Yeah, because that was when he hit the Are You Not Entertained celebration. Slaggert puts that in, by the way. You better not be saying Slaggert's the best we've ever seen. Bedard is. Oh my gosh, I can't believe that. How? Oh, it hits the post! You can't make that up! Oh my gosh. Dude, Green and Bedard are so fun to watch. Ugh. Oh. Jordan Schmaltz. His little brother. Gunther with a shot. That goes... I think that might have hit the pipe. Just missed by a bit. Crevier to Vlasic. Vlasic up to Donato.
Gets it into the Utah zone. Nick Schmaltz dumps it. Nice play by Renzel there. Here's Beds. Into the zone. Toe drag release. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. How many looks has Bedard had tonight, man? He's just an offensive machine. How is he not? How is he like he's gonna score? He just got hooked there behind the play. Any ref see that? Burakovsky, nice. Drops for Bedard, who leaves it for Kaiser. Kaiser skates away from McBain. Oh my gosh. Edric nasty. Oh, Renzel just misses it wide. Here's Bedsy. Oh, tried throwing it across for Kaiser. It got intercepted. No, he's got to be better than that defensively. All right, Berkey carries it and just loses it in the neutral zone. Grizzlick gets on it and passes it to Artie, who patiently waits. Now he carries it forward, but gets kind of rubbed off the puck. Bedsy buzzing. Yeah, he's on one tonight. He's been on one since the Olympic break. Oh no, Paterka. Oh, I thought he roofed that on the backhand. Here's Artie behind the net. He's got a nice... Oh no, Tavo turns it over. Fuck. Good block by Artie. That could have been problematic. Utah had a guy wide open back door. Here's Tavo. They enter the zone. Throws one towards the net. Nazar tries to bank one off the goalie. Tavo, good look. Save gets made. Utah gets it out of the zone. Renzel collects. Tries to make a pass. It hits a Utah stick. Dan Marino passes it to Dursey. I cracked myself up. Should be 5-2 in favor of the Blackhawks. Yeah, I agree. But it isn't. Renzel looking like prime Seabrook tonight. He's had an all right game. I don't know if I'd say he's looked like prime Seabrook. He's not fucking breaking up. Prime Seabrook was breaking up 2-on-1s and then getting the puck up ice and burying one in a clutch moment. That's what prime Seabrook was doing. Other teams are confused by Hawks' erratic play. Well, that's a nice way to put it. Erratic play. Just like sloppy breakouts. They're very erratic. Close enough. Welcome back, Prime Seebs. I think we're jumping a little bit. More like Prime Letty. Nick Leddy was good for the Blackhawks. He's just remembered as a war criminal because of 2014. He's not breaking people's bones like Seabrook. Yeah, it's been quite the opposite. He got smashed by Gunther in the first period. Okay, you guys need to stop disrespecting legends. Berkey looks like Hossa. Stop that right now. We can't just Landon Slaggert looks like prime Brandon Saad right now. Kaiser, prime Oduya. Are we just taking turns seeing what old Blackhawks we can name? Is that what we're doing? Is that what you guys are up to? Love me some Nick Leddy. R.I.P. Troy Murray. Shit. Nice. Hawks get it out. Lafferty carries it into the Utah zone. Bomb comes in from Kaiser. Where's the puck? Oh. Oh, geez. Head down. Sam Renzel just sniped one at Nick Lardis' face there. I don't know if Prime Siebes is doing that. Get down, Mr. President. Kaiser needed to get that deep. Slagger, Prime, Ben Smith. That's a good one. Nice. Mangiapane. Oh, bounces on Donato. Uh-oh, here comes Keller for Utah. Cuts back. Nice stick defensively from Crevier. And Mickey tried to carry it away. Donato hard rims. Goes back to Crevier. Puck bounces. Donato just picks it up and throws it towards the net. Vlasic in the left corner. Plays it back up the boards for Mickey. Mickey throws it across. Donato shoots! Blocker save. Vlasic throws one towards the net. Ooh, it takes a deflection. Vlasic keeps. Yeah, they're glazing this. Oh, this line's been effective. It's not going to be effective. Don't say that. They're even. Whatever. Teravainen looking for Bertuzzi for a tip. Now Tavo has it. Bertuzzi below the goal line. Grizzlick. Hard rims for Tavo. Utah's gassed. These guys have been out there for a while. Frankie. Oh. Lev. Shoots. Oh, no. Get there, Frank. Oh, my gosh. Frank just got murdered. Keep it there. Keep it there. Keep it there. Go right back in. Nice. Not all the Utah players could get off there. Burt carries it out. Don't give them an easy exit. Oh, no. Kaiser's stick just exploded on him. Nightmare, nightmare, nightmare. Oh, Tavo. And now Tavo and Nazar have been kind of out there for a minute. We need to get Kaiser a new twig. Okay, he got one. Or he got off the ice. Grizzlick's out there with Renzi now. Here's Sam Renzel. Through the neutral zone. Chips it in. Bedard there first. Puck gets to Grizzlick. Oh, Bedard tips it. Where is it? Oh, my gosh. How many shots on goal does this kid have tonight? Holy shit. How many shots is that? He's only credited with 4 right now. He also hit the pipe. Donato fucking ripped that thing so far wide. My goodness. My goodness. Artie, what the fuck was that? Yeah, I don't know what that was. Levshinoff doing an Irish jig before taking a shot. Donato is the Patrick Kane of Vinny and Estrosas. What the fuck? What the fuck? Oh my gosh. He's the Patrick Kane of Vinny Hinestrozas is the funniest fucking thing I've ever heard. Nazar Slimes. Yeah, I didn't know Carl had that in his repertoire either. Nazar Slimes. Who did he slime? No, chat. We're getting in the nervy territory of this hockey game. 5 minutes and 43 seconds left on the clock. Puck hits Donato in the neutral zone. Oh, Renzel. Tried to step up and make a play. Missed the puck. It's okay, though. We get a whistle. What's that for? What's that for? Oh, Nazar got slimed.
Good job, Dad. Yes, that is correct. Nazar did get slimed on that play. Donato reminds me more of a guy like Kyle Calder. No way Burakovsky actually scored. What is this timeline? Yeah, he missed a wide open howler and then scored a lacrosse style goal behind the net. Like, insane skill. Andre Burakovsky displaying for us the duality of man with his play tonight. There's been a party at my place. I'm finally locked in. You party animal, Holt. If Blash just puts Bedsy, Nazar, and Bert on a line for like 2 shifts, we score. I don't know if it's that easy, but I wouldn't mind that idea of, like, you know, going nuclear. We're getting into the part of the hot game where we can't win unless we have a 3-goal lead. What? Ilya Mikheyev is the Yamir Yager of Victor Stalbergs. That's a good one, too. Ilya Mikheyev is... He's like the... No, Ilya Mikheyev is the Pavel Datsyuks. Ilya Mikheyev is the Pavel Datsyuk of Victor Stalbergs. That's what he is. That's a better one. I don't think we change things in this game. Yeah, I mean, we're tied. You're not going to mess with the lines right now. We're not trailing. We're going to keep them as is, but... All right. Play resumes. Sam Lafferty dumps it into the Utah zone. Landon Slaggert, chat's favorite player, misses. He loses his helmet. Landon Slaggert. Lardis dumps it. Keep that. Nice, Artie. Hard rims it. Fine. Yes. Lardis shoots. Oh, it gets blocked. I love seeing Lardis get the puck in those little areas there. Glad that he just shot it right away. Stahlberg mentioned, number 25. My goat, Victor Stahlberg. Icing on Utah with 4:36 left. Or Mikheyev is the Nail Yakupov of Tom Wilson's. I don't know if that's... I don't like that one. I don't think Ilya Mikheyev shares many similarities to Nail Yakupov other than being from the same region of the world. Does Blackhawk Riz really exist? What does that mean? Donato's got the puck behind the net. Here's Crevier. Oh, shit. Mangiapane knocked Schmaltz down. No call. Utah player loses his stick. Here's Vlasic. Throws one towards the net. Hits Nate Schmidt's skate. Utah gets it out. Crevier wins that race. Crevier can fucking wheel, man. That guy's, like, straight line speed is absurd. When Crevier gets moving, he is so fast. He's just got all that weight carrying him, you know? All that mass. Pause. By the way, why are we playing Utah again? We already talked about how the schedule makers were smoking pack when putting... I mean, it is kind of fun when you play the same team, like, in quick succession because it kind of builds a rivalry a little bit. It is kind of like playoffs when you're playing the same team again because the games do kind of build off each other. Like, there's been a lot of extracurriculars tonight, and I'm sure it'll be even worse on Thursday. Especially if we win this game and, like, celebrate
They're going to be pissed off for Thursday. Uh-oh, shot comes in. Comesso makes the save. Needed that save. Here's McBain behind the Hawks net. Makes a move on Renzel. Great defensive play from Ryan Green to break up that pass. Now Green blocks the shot. Fucking Burakovsky can't get to the puck and then drops his stick. Oh my gosh, McBain looking like prime Lemieux. This is a good shift for Utah, keeping this top Hawks line hemmed in their zone. Oh no. Bedard's stick just exploded. Bedard should just go to the bench. What's the point of staying there? Go get a new twig, fella. Oh, what a save, Comesso. Where's the puck? He freezes it. Great save by Comesso. Wow. Wow. Yeah, Panger ragging on Burakovsky, which I did 30 seconds ago for not getting that puck out. Don't know what the hell he's doing. Berkey getting feisty? Yeah, well, he fucking better do something if he's not going to get that puck out there. Latest subscriber, Kane88 Edits. That reminds me, if you're enjoying this stream and you're new here and you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe button. It costs you nothing. I stream every single Blackhawks game that I can. I'm going to be out of town, so I'm going to miss the next 3, unfortunately. I'm going to be out of town. Oh, I guess that initial shot hit Burakovsky's stick, so it kind of took some of the mustard off of it. But yeah, subscribe. Subscribe if you haven't, chat. All right, big draw here. 2:40 left. Defensive zone draw. Who's out there for us? Frankie, line 2. Second line out for the Hawks. Technically, it's Berkey. Yeah, but that has no ring to it. Berkey sounds way better, and so I refuse to call him Berkey. He's Berkey. Grizzlick. Let's see what he does. Pass over to Bertuzzi, who dumps it. Good work by Nazar on the forecheck, just bothering guys. Uh-oh. Here's Cooley. Nice diving play there from Artie. Peterka can't get a shot off. Now he does. Comesso makes the save and holds on. No rebound. 2-1 left. And now more extracurriculars. These guys are getting in Comesso's grill, and Frank Nazar doesn't like it. Frank Nazar getting in Krause's mug. A guy that's probably got 8 inches and thick. He's probably got 8 inches and like 30 pounds on him. Doesn't matter. Frankie doesn't like it. And I love it. I love it from 91. 91's back. We've got our dog back. We've got our dog back. We missed him, chat. Yeah. Yeah. Attaboy, Frankie. Yeah, Berkey's better. Holt. It's way better. Crevier's the Connor Bedard of Zdeno Chara's. All right, we need to stop with these. He had a temper tantrum. A temper tantrum. Reminds me of when Moore scrapped with that guy who was like 6'6". Yeah, that went well. With what's his face on Carolina? Russian. Here's Vlas. Get there, Crevier. Oh no. Schmaltz takes it off Crevier. Gunther. Oh no. Where's the puck? It stays out. My word. Why are there so many Utah fans here? Like, what?
Minute 24 left. Puck goes into the Blackhawks bench. Pause. Oh my gosh, that thing almost trickled in. It hit the post. Jeez. That would have been brutal from Crevier. That would have been all on Big Lou. I would have not been very happy with him, chat. The Mormons surprisingly travel well, but it's just like, who, like, what? Is it just like hockey fans in Chicago becoming Utah Mammoth fans? Like, fuck off. Are there that many Utahns in Chicago? Also, maybe they didn't travel. I don't think there's not a ton of them. It just felt like a lot of them like jumped up behind the Hawks net. That kind of pissed me off. Uh-oh. Shot from the point. Takes a nasty deflection. Goes wide. Thank goodness. Green picks it up. 50 seconds left. Gives it to Bedard. Bedard makes a nice move. Oh, tries to get across for Burakovsky. Goes behind him. Hawks go for a change. So does Utah. 34 seconds left. Please just get to OT. Do we need the point? If you're going to lose, you'd rather lose and... Nah, let's win this game. Let's win this hockey game. Get their TAVO. 13 seconds left. Utah has it behind the Hawks net. Vlasic just pinning it up against the boards. Just going to waste the rest. Nice work from Vlasic. Just burn the final few seconds. Hawks go to overtime. For back-to-back games, they are going to overtime. Free hockey. Free hockey. We weren't done yet, chat. We're not done yet. Utah was pushing to end the third. Let's get the overtime winner, celebrate, and just have a banger game on Thursday. All right, goal predictions. Who's getting the winner? Who's getting the winner? I think I'm going... No, it's too cheap to go beds. I think I'm going Ryan Green. OT winner. Actually, Frankie's kind of flying. It's Frankie. I changed my I changed my answer. Frank Nazar, overtime winner. I need to hear some Rich Homie Quan. Slaggards, shut up. Berkey, Renzel. I got Frank. I'm taking Frank. Oh, this is the Bedard overtime winner last year. That was such a sick goal. Oh my gosh, I have an eyelash stuck in my eye. Give me Artie Party, Mickey, Frankie or Donato. 95. We got a couple for Mickey. All right. I don't hate Mickey at all. I think Frankie's been buzzing, though. Oh, yeah. The Utah Mammoth have not played a single shootout this year, which is crazy. Absolutely bananas. They, like, imagine they go a whole season. I don't want to be the first team to go to a shootout with them. Because we just have no tape on them. I don't want to be the first team this year to go to a shootout against them. All right, Utah has possession into the Hawks zone. Renzel blocks the shot.
Utah just carries it out of the zone. Keeps possession. Here's Keller. Spins away. Oh, Rinzel and Bedard, a miscommunication. Comesso makes the save. What the fuck are they doing? Oh, no. Bedard and Rinzel are, like, not communicating. It's like it's either man or you're switching. Hawks have to stay on the ice. Rinzel gets off, though. Green and Bedard still on. Bedard can get off now. Here's Cooley for Keller. Keller drops it for Cooley. Cooley, good save from Comesso. Cooley gets back on it. Green in front of him. Green's been out there for a while. Oh no, backdoor. Good stick from Frankie. Green's been out there for a minute, man. Cooley trying to work on Green. Oh my gosh, Utah just passing back and forth. Shit, Cooley spins around Nazar. Yes! Frankie, go! Frankie on the breakaway! The guy I called! All alone! Oh my gosh, he mishandled the puck! He just mishandled the puck on the fucking breakaway! Oh, thank God. Burakovsky just got taken down. What the fuck was that? Chat, what was he doing? Oh my goodness. I can't believe that just happened. He just mishandled the puck. Where was the penalty? Oh, nice. Just wedges in between. Disconnected for a second. I jinxed him so hard, chat. I called it, and then I said it on the call when he was on the breakaway. He wins the face-off. That's how you make up for it. Big face-off win. Here's Bedard. Drops it back to Frankie. Frankie. Teravainen fakes the shot, looking for Bertuzzi. To Nazar. Bedard. Looking off the shot. Teravainen, one-timer. Save is made. Utah clears it. All right, we're fine, we're fine, we're fine, we're fine, we're fine. Here's Frankie for Tavo. Hawks fans on their feet at the UC. Bedsy. Teravainen now. Nazar. Rips one, scores! Frankie Nazar hits the celebration! I called it! Hawks win! Woo! That's how you make up for that blunder. What a fucking rip! What a rip from Frank Nazar. It was always Frank Nazar. I called that shit. Let's go, 91. Frankie is back, and you know they're giving him shit for that breakaway right now, too. You know they're giving him shit right now. Let's go. Heartbreaker. Nazar, you're forgiven. Heartbreakers in chat. He fixed it. Frank the Tank. Yes, sir. Play that Rich Homie Quan. Oh, Frankie is him. What a beast. I need to see the shot. That was a rip and a half. Did that go bar down, Ski? My goodness. What a fucking snipe. Look at the celly. Oh, Frankie is so back. What a fucking snipe. Great screen by Burt, by the way. Amazing screen by Burt. Completely took the eyes away. And Bedard gets a point, too. Bedard gets a point on that goal. Oh, my gosh. Let's go. We needed that one. We needed that one. Wow. Yeah, we need an analogy, PJ. What is Frank Nazar? Frank Nazar is the Wayne Gretzky's of Connor Garland's. That's a good one. That's a good one right there. Frank Nazar's the... Yeah, he's the... Frank Nazar's the Connor McDavid of Kiefer Sherwood's. Six points in 4 games. Selly better than the goal. The Selly was sick. Dude, no, that was a snipe. That was a good goal. The Selly was better than the goal. Nazar's the Pavel Bure of Alex DeBrinkets. Oh my gosh. That's good. Burakovsky. Oh my gosh. Make-A-Wish 2-star of the game. Are they about to give Frank the 1-star? Ah, Frankie with the player of the game 1st star. Oh, he's hyping up the crowd. He's Showtime. He's pumping up the crowd. Let's go. That's awesome. The Timu Solani of DeBrinkets. Berkey robbed him of a 2-point night. Yeah, true. We'll take it. We'll take it. We'll take Berkey missing that play for the Frank Nazar. Oh, man. We needed that one, chat. Sending me off to Puerto Rico on a high note. Pod with Andy Francis coming tomorrow, chat. And then, yeah, I'm going to be gone. I'll be tweeting about the games over the break. Maybe I don't know if I'll have any way to post anything while I'm gone. But be ready for the Andy Francis pod. Go Hawks. Don't listen to any of these whiny little babies that talk shit. Play Rich Homie. Fine, I'll play Rich Homie for a second. I'll play a second of Rich Homie for you guys. That's all you get. That's all you get.
I have a 134.
All right. Not long, not long. Because I gotta go.
Think it's a game? Ain't no talent. Souffle, I'm straight. I stay my plate.
Go Hawks.
I'm a smooth operator. I drop top of my wheel, baby. That car driving make you feel some type of way. I know you do. That custom brightly make you feel some type of way. I'm shining, ho. This bitch on we got me feeling some type of way. Okay. Easy cause my homies rich, you feel some type of way. That right, too.
Some type of way. Make you feel some type of way.
Hershey wanna fuck me, know you feel some type
What's my
of
title
way.
say?
Mr. CEO, it's what my title say.
Oh.
Me and my homies DJ Ho, he feel some type of way. Okay, now let me real.
Oh, man. All right. I'm so glad you made me do that. I needed that. I needed Rich Homie Quan, too. It's been a while since we've had Rich Homie. All right. Thank you guys so much. I love you all. Go Blackhawks. No streams for the next 3 games. I know. I'm going to be at my brother's wedding, but podcast dropping with Andy. And, yeah, you guys are the fucking best. Go Hawks. Frank Nazar is him. He made up for that absolute blunder on the breakaway. Andre Burakovsky, 0 to hero. We had two perfect examples of the duality of man tonight, and it doesn't get much better than that. So yeah. Go Blackhawks, man. Love you guys. Take care.